Hello friends, good morning everyone. I'm Manisha. Welcome you all in Seva Samajik Vikas Sanstha Satara. And in our today's English session, we are going to discuss rules regarding narration. Here you are able to see few examples on the screen regarding certain rules of direct and indirect speech. Okay, so first discuss what is direct narration, or we say direct speech. Direct narration is a kind of speech which is reported by another person directly in the words spoken by the speaker. This speech is placed within inverted commas. For example, see here, she said to him. So the dialogue is said by this subject. She said to him, I shall give you money. Means this subject is is going to give money to him. This will be the object. Okay, and third person is telling this dialogue to someone. So this is called direct narration. Means third person has to speak not only the dialogue which is already said by the speaker, means the subject, but even he or that third person has to tell this dialogue is delivered by whom and to whom. So this is what direct narration. And indirect narration means indirect narration is a speech which is reported by another without quoting the speaker. This is done by using certain conjunctions in the place of commas and making necessary changes in the verbs and pronouns of the reported speech. For example, see here, she told him that she would give him money. Same sentence we have changed into indirect narration. Here subject means she told him. Instead of said to, we have used here told. That that is what conjunction use over here to show the connectivity between the dialogues and the speakers, means who have delivered the dialogue. To bring that connectivity, this conjunction is used. Now in inverted comma, the sentence given in inverted comma, it is simple sentence, or we can say that it is assertive sentence. So we just made few changes in the sentence. For example, here as the speaker is she, that's why instead of I, pronoun is used here she. And instead of shall, here for she there will be will, and it in past tense will it change into would. So instead of shall, here you are able to see would, and there won't be any change in the remaining part of the sentence. And this dialogue is delivered to whom? Him. Means male person. Female is talking with a male. And that's why here pronoun is used. Instead of I, she is used. And instead of you, him is used here. Okay. So in this way, we require to make certain changes while changing the sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. Now let's see the types of sentences which are there in inverted comma. So friends, as you know, there are four types of sentence, that is assertive sentence, interrogative sentence. Assertive means the plain dialogue said by someone, and this assertive is also called as declarative sentence. So dialogue can be either affirmative or negative. Accordingly, we have to make some changes while changing that direct narration into indirect. Otherwise, second form is of the sentence, that is interrogative, means question form. This question can be also of two types. WH type question, or the question which is used by auxiliary verbs. So WH type question means where we have used when, where, why, how, such the kinds of questions can be there. Or interrogative questions, in that when auxiliary verbs are used. For example, have you completed your work, or are you going for a movie? So here yes or no, that kind of answer is expected. So it is also called as as yes no type question or a verbal questions. So both these categories are included under this interrogative sentence. And the third form of that sentence can be imperative sentence. Imperative means what? Dialogues, request, advice, or such kind of sentences can be given over there. And the fourth is exclamatory sentence, where sentences can be here statement is used to show emotions or excitement or surprise or happiness. Okay, so such kind of types we are able to see in inverted comma. Once again, see all four types: assertive or declarative sentence. What do you mean by assertive or declarative sentence? Sentence denoting affirmative or a negative sentences are or opinions. For example, they are playing or he did his work. These are affirmative sentence. And these two are example of negative sentence. For example, she was not sleeping, or they will not write to us. Interrogative means, as I have told you, there can be questions of two types. Sentence beginning with auxiliary means yes no type question, or sentence or the questions begin with a WH form of question, that is when, where, why, who. Examples are also given. Are you playing? Was she sleeping? Did he doing his work? Or will they write to us? So these are what yes no type question. And when are you playing? Where did he do his work, or where was he sleeping? These kinds of questions are WH type question. Both are included in interrogative sentence. Now the third type is imperative sentence. Imperative means orders, instructions are given here. You are able to see examples on the screen, such as uh, may you live long, or goodbye, my daughter, or may God bless you. So these are what? These are blessings given by the speaker. Even these imperative forms of sentence includes commands or um, instructions given by someone, such as look at the board, walk in line. Here examples which you are able to see on the screen. Soldiers turn to the right, or do not waste the time. Please give me something to eat, or let me stay here. So these are examples of imperative sentence. Now fourth type is what? Exclamatory sentence. So here, these sentences are used to show your excitement or surprise, anger, happiness, and so on. For example, how nice of him, or what a pretty girl she is. So here you are able to see that excitement of a person. But here, alas, all is over. It shows the sadness. Or, it is a beautiful locket. So it shows the happiness. Now we are going to see what kind of changes are expected when, in inverted commas, sentence will be of such types. For example, see the first type, that is what? Assertive sentence. As I have told you, assertive means simple sentence or declarative sentence. So, a reporting verb used for that can be said, or instead of said, told can be used, asked can be used over there. Okay, so see here, example. He says I am a doctor. Now here, when speaker is saying, verb is used, says. In such case, there won't be any change of tense of the sentence when the sentence change from direct narration to indirect narration. Means there is no need to change the tense of the sentence in the inverted comma. But when you are reporting verb, if it is says or tell, but when it is said or told, at that time, whatever sentence given in inverted comma, we have to change the sentence into indirect, in past tense. For example, here it is said, he says, means the statement when it is going to be convert from direct to indirect narration, at that time it is in a present tense itself. And the dialogue is, I am a doctor. So instead of I, only we will make the change that dialogue is said by him, means Mel. So he pronoun is used. So he says that, that is conjunction is used. In case of simple sentence in inverted comma, you must use always conjunction that to join the sentence. So he says that he is a doctor. Now, in second example, she said. Said means past tense is used. So, when we are changing this sentence in inverted comma, here also we need to change tense of the sentence. Why instead of I, she is used? Because speaker is a female, and that's why we have used pronoun she. She said that. That conjunction is used here. She said that she was a doctor. Now see the next example. She says to me. Says to me. Again, the dialogue is delivered in the present tense. So when we are changing the sentence from direct to indirect, that sentence in inverted comma, there is no need to change the tense of the sentence. So instead of I, we have used she, as according to the speaker's gender, this pronoun is used, and tense is present tense. So she is a doctor. So such kind of change you are able to observe in the case of sentences when they are assertive sentences. Now see the next one. Regarding tense, means we have seen in this first um, here first rule we have discussed about the reporting verb, and now second rule we are going to discuss about the tense of the sentence. So as I have told you, when reporting verb is says, there is no need to change the tense of the sentence which is given in this inverted comma. But when there is a past tense is used while using a reporting verb, then definitely we require to change the tense of the sentence in the inverted comma. But there are few sentences which are universal truth. In such case, there is no need to change the tense of the sentence. For example, teacher said to the students, the sun rises in the east. Now, this statement delivered by the teacher is universal truth. So, there is no need to make any kind of change in this sentence which is in inverted commas. Only we need to make a changes here. Instead of teacher said to the students, when we are writing sentence in indirect narration, that time there is no need to use this preposition to. So teacher told students that, that conjunction is used here. Here I say to her. I say to her. Say means simple present tense. I will give her money. So see, same tense we are going to use here, and the dialogue is delivered by I. So here again I will be there. Okay, so I tell her that I shall give her money. So though I have told you that whenever we are writing sentence in indirect speech, we require to make it into the past tense. But in such cases, these are exemptions. In such cases, there is no need to make any change in the tense of the sentence. So, what means how we are changing the sentence from um, one tense to another? If in inverted comma sentence is in a present indefinite tense means simple present, so it will be change into simple past. If the sentence is in present continuous, then it will change into past continuous. If the sentence is in a present perfect, then it will change into the past perfect. And if the sentence into the present perfect continuous tense, then it will change into present perfect, sorry, past perfect continuous tense. But suppose the sentence is in a simple present or present indefinite, then it will change into the past perfect. If it is in a past continuous, then it will change into the past perfect continuous. But if the sentence in means the sentence in inverted comma, if it is in a perfect past or means past perfect or past perfect continuous tense, then there won't be any change in the sentence, means no change at all in the sentence. Now the next rule, when the sentence is in a future tense, so what change can be there? Instead of shall or will, we can use would or should. And when the modal auxiliary is used, means instead of may, might will be there. Instead of can, could will be there. Instead of have to, had to will be there. If had to will be there, then you have to write had to. But when there is a should or must, it shows that advice or compulsion for something, so there won't be any change in these auxiliaries. Now, the next rule is about the time. When in indirect speech, words are used like now. So, when we are changing the sentence into indirect speech, that time we must use then. If ago is used, it should be changed before. Today instead of today on that day, instead of tomorrow the next day, instead of yesterday the previous day or the day before, instead of last night previous night or the night before, instead of next month the following month, or the day before yesterday for that 2 days ago or 2 days before, the day after tomorrow instead of that in 2 days time. So today, tomorrow, tonight, do not change when the speech is reported. For example, this morning he said, I shall leave Chennai tomorrow. So the same sentence we are going to say this morning. So tomorrow won't be changed because today itself we are going to, this third person is going to tell the sentence. This morning he said that instead of, because he said, so instead of I, he will be there. He should won't be there. Instead of shall, should must be there, but along with he will be there as a auxiliary. So will change into would. So he would leave Chennai tomorrow. Now when the sentence is imperative, means the question will be there. If WH type question will be there, then conjunction, that WH word will be used. But if yes no type question will be there, at that time conjunction can be if or whether. Okay, if or whether can be used as a conjunction of the sentence. Now when we ask the question, when we inquire something or when we want to ask something, isn't it? So here reported verb can be asked or inquired, like that. And conjunction I have already told to you. But when we require to make the this dialogue in inverted comma, when we need to change it, at that time first we require to make the sentence as a assertive and then in the past tense. For example, will you help me today means you will help me today, and it's a past tense will be you means we Tina said this dialogue to Rohan, so you here is Rohan means he would help her. Tina means her, so he would help her instead of today, that day. Now next example, he said to me, what are you doing? So he asked me what. This we have used as a conjunction. Now remaining part is are you doing means you are doing, you means I, so I was doing. Anil said to me, why did you do it? So Anil inquired me why. Now remaining part just observe it. Did you do it means you did, or you did do means what, done it. So the sentence is in a simple past. We have to make the change into the perfect past. So why I had done it. Now Peril said to Ria, do you know Rohit? So Peril asked Ria if she know Rohit. If conjunction is used instead of do, know means what it is, simple present tense. So simple past tense, knew. The teacher said to the boy, have you done your homework? So the sentence is in a simple, sorry, present perfect tense. So it will be changed into the past perfect tense. And instead of question means imperative, we have to make the change. Sorry, instead of this interrogative, we have to make it change it into assertive, and the questions can be, or the sentence can be, teacher asked the boy if he had done his homework. But here question mark won't be there, only full stop will be there. And these kinds of uh, examples are included under the heading interrogative sentences. Okay, now the next examples are, these are examples of imperative sentences. Let's see the example. She said, Mohan, please give me that book. So she requested Rohan. See, observe here what uh, reporting speech we have used, or requested, or advised, or forbade, or commanded, or instructed, or thanked, or congratulated. Means according to the need of the sentence, we should use that proper reporting verb there. For example, here I said to my friend, don't go out in dark. So it's a warning. So and you have stopped your friend from doing something, means forbid. So I forbade my friend. And conjunction is we require to use here, that is to conjunction we require to use. So we forbade my friend to go out in the dark. The captain said, soldiers, march on till it is dark. So this is instructions given by captain to the soldiers, means it is a command. So captain commanded soldiers to on. March on means to go ahead, and up to it should get dark. So to on, march on till it, instead of is, simple past tense. So was dark. Here, the lady said, thanks. I shall never forget this kindness, Arnav. So the dialogue is delivered by lady to Arnav. So lady thanked Arnav and assured him that she would never forget his kindness, means Arnav's kindness. Richa said, congratulations, my son, you have won. So Richa congratulated her son, telling him she informed her son, and that's why conjunction that is used, that he had won. Now, in exclamatory sentences, what kind of changes can be there? As I have told you, these sentences are showing our excitement, surprises, anger, and blah blah blah. So here, accordingly, we need to make use of proper reporting verb, such as exclaimed, or applaud, or said, or greeted, or confessed. For example, the king said, how foolish of me, means he confessed, he have said himself as a fool. So the king confessed with a regret, because he was feeling sorrow for that. And here remember, whenever sentence is in exclamatory, we require to use conjunction that, though the exclamation can be with a what or a how. No, don't think about it, it's an exclamatory sentence, not a question. So we need to use conjunction that, and this exclamatory sentence we have to change into assertive form, and as is regular, we have to change the sentence from present tense to past tense, as we have discussed already, how the means these tenses should be changed. According to these changes, means this way we have to make changes into the tense of the sentence. And the last part about these things. Means when we are changing this sentence from direct to indirect speech. So we require to remove these commas for the dialogues. Now see the three examples given here. Tarun said, "How clever I am." So Tarun exclaimed that he was very clever. Deepa said, "What a pity you have not succeeded." So it is what? It is exclaimed by Deepa. So Deepa exclaimed that it was pity that, here conjunction is used, that he had not succeeded. So so help me heaven, he cried. I shall never cheat anyone. So the sentence can be there. He called upon heaven to witness his resolve. What he resolved means decided that he would never cheat anyone. So such some changes we need to make when we are changing the sentence from direct narration, this direct speech, to indirect speech. And that's all for the day. In next part, we are going to see application of these rules or the knowledge we have gained over here. So that's all for the day. Have a great day ahead. Thank you everyone to be with me, and have a good day everyone.